All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First, I want to give honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Merkah, Kadash. This is your brother Ashemaiah. First, I'm going to give a double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, peace and safety, Ushlaki, peace and citations to all you Akim and Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. The title of this video is going to be called Famine of the Word. Is right around the corner. Okay. I was watching this video earlier of Saint of Jersey, the brothers in Jersey. And where was the video at? This was this one right
The way
here.
50%. Yeah. And so
All right. This one, the American grid is at risk. Blackouts are coming. And this is a sign that the if you watch
the way
this interview,
50%.
man, man, there's a lot of information in these interviews, man, and it just shows you that the American grid, the United States grid is very, very weak, and it can break, it can shatter, it can go off, turn off any day now. To despair while I was watching this, something like it could happen while New Year's Eve, when that clock, 3, 2, 1, that ball hits and everybody say Happy New Year's, then boom, blackout. You know what I'm saying? First day of 2025. But that's my little personal, point of view. Just speaking as a man. But this shows you that the day of the famine of the word is super near than you think, man. It's not 2 years from now. It's not 5 years from now. It's not 8 or 10 years from now. 10 years from now. It's basically, speaking as a man, it could be 2 to 3 months. 2025 is going to be one hell of a year. Speaking to myself, man, and to you, Akim Akwa, you really got to get closer to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua than before. You feel like you haven't done enough videos. You feel like you have not, read enough or studied. Hey, man, this is the perfect time to get at it while we have this normalcy. Because our lives are going to change in a blink of an eye. We don't know what the year 2025 is going to be like. But we must stay in contact. We must have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I'm going to bring out one scripture and I'm going to call it off for tonight. This is it's Amos 8 and 11. I'm sorry, 10. Actually, I'm starting 9. All right, this is Amos 8 and 9. And it shall come to pass in that day, save the Lord Yahweh, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in a clear day. And I will turn your feasts into mourning, and all your songs into lamentations. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins. Sackcloth is a symbolism of great sorrow and weeping. When you read the prophets, it's like we read scriptures of the prophets putting on sackcloth, that means they were going through a very, very, very tough time. And it says, and baldness upon every head, and I'll make it as the morning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day. Behold, the days come, save the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but hearing the words of the Lord. So the Lord is not only just sending a famine of bread, lack of food, or famine of lack of just the word famine just means lacking, okay, or scarce, something that's very scarce. So one day you may have food in your refrigerator, then tomorrow it disappears. No, it's not. That's not what a famine is. That the food and resources just magically disappears. No, it's when something runs out, something that's scarce. So the Lord's not just going to send a famine of bread or a famine of water, which he's also sending, which that is very scary. You know, that's why we push the fear of Yahweh Shem outside so we can stay closer to Yahweh Shem outside than staying distant to Yahweh Shem outside, because these niggas out here don't have no relationship or connection to the Lord. But what is it? What is the ultimate famine? But the hearing, all right, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi outside, once that ceases, that's it. Once that stops, that's it. The elect has been sealed. When you see prophets out there preaching the word, you walk by them, you scoff, you throw shit at them, you laugh, you mock, you want to start fight with the prophets, you want to knock the camera over, you want to scoff, you want to talk shit about the prophets, even if just not even in the flesh or in person on the comment boards, man. Don't worry, because hey, all that you reap, you will sow, man. Everything that you put out will bring back to you. So what you do to the prophets that's in a bad, context, hey, the evil is gonna be coming back to you, man. But those that walk by the prophets, that gave love and there's people out there that gave money to the prophets. I remember, and not just money, just regular, things that the prophets need, like a bottle of water or some money, or just anything, man. I remember at one time, have a little testimony, but there was a white guy that gave me. He was with his family. He gave me a bottle of water. That speaks a lot. Okay, it says charity covers all sins. Roughly paraphrasing. Now, I don't know if that white guy was Edomite or Jake, but we're gonna find out in the kingdom. But that action itself speaks a lot. There's even testimonies and brothers where people walk up, they'll give money to the prophets and the prophets will take it. And I've seen it myself, man. That one little charity can cover all their sins. So, hey, man, if you come up to prophets, you scoff, you mock at the prophets, destruction's going to be upon you, man. Great destruction. You're going to know death by motherfucking pain, man. 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, even from, it says, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. Right? People know where you brothers and sisters, well, you brothers, because you sisters better stay in silent and just listen. But you brothers that are preaching, especially the brothers in GMS, I mean, like-minded brothers, people know where you preach at. They didn't just walk by and forgot where you preach at. No, they know what street you preach at. People know what part of the city, what block and what neighborhood, what park, list goes on and on. Okay, what highway, list goes on and on. So they know where you preach at. And they're going to feel fucking salty when you're not there. They're going to be like, oh, shit, he's gone. Them brothers or that brother or them elders are not there no more. And they going to have that spirit of fear, that fear of I fucked up, that regret, that guilt, that doubt is going to emerge and expand in their minds. There's going to be 1,000 things running through their minds, man. Hey, I should have walked by. Hey, man, I should have said something. I should have, talked about, asked him a question. I was so quick to go into work or talking to this girl or trying to go play basketball with my boys. Come on, man. There's gonna be 1,000 things running through their heads, man. But they're not gonna find this truth. And even if they do find, I did say I was gonna end it off with one scripture, but the spirit, even if they do find it, even if they do find you brothers, this is what y'all gonna say. It's Jeremiah 15:2. And that shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? And then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to the death, such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. I will appoint over them 4 kinds, save the Lord Yahweh by Shemi Yahushai, the swords to slay, the dogs to tear, the fowls of the heavens, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So you're going to give these people their judgments. People going to be walking up to you like, hey, man, what should I do? And you be like, listen, man, you gonna get eaten by dogs. Or a girl come up to you and, you can see all, got the spiritual power to see all of her sins, what she did in this life, man. And you don't have no drop of empathy or forgiveness to her. You're gonna tell this woman, man, hey man, you gonna get raped and eaten alive. And they gonna take your skin. They gonna skin you and wear you as a jacket. That's her judgment. Okay? Or the group of people come up to you, they were sinners in this normal life. Now they're survivors, and now they come up to you, and you have the spiritual power to see all of their wickedness. And you gonna give them their judgment. Like, listen, man, for all you group of people, man, y'all gonna die in captivity, man. Y'all gonna get raped in them FEMA camps, and y'all gonna be hung in them FEMA camps. Hey, man, this is gonna be we gonna give these people their worst judgment, man. We gonna prophesy their judgments. We gonna tell them how they're gonna die, or we're not gonna tell, or we're not gonna tell them anything. Take this real quick. This is Cleve. This is I think it's tongue. It's I think it's Ezekiel. Hold on. Cleve tongue. It's the spirit. Hey, 1044. This is it. Ezekiel 3:26. All right. It says, and I'll make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and thou shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. All right. Hey, and the Lord gonna give us a spirit and not talk to these niggas, to these people, man. They're gonna ask us 1,000 questions. You gonna have heathens gonna be asking you 1,000 questions, and we just gonna walk by you, man. What's that old saying? No answer is an answer. Silence is an answer. Something like that. But hey, we're gonna ignore you people, or we're gonna give you your judgments. Either way, but most of the brothers just gonna ignore you. Okay, but this is what's coming, man. Family of the word is right around the corner, so be ready. That might be the title of the video. So hey, call all y'all, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakah Kadash, Shalom.